Today we are scanning through Cleopatra, Empress of the Nile. So I'm going to shuffle the pages and see what it lands on, because today we're doing Aries reading. So what shall it land on? Spirit, lead me to the divine energy that resonates with Aries. Lead me to the divine energy that resonates with Aries. Okay, so it's showing a picture. My interpretation on this Cleopatra picture that resonates with Aries reading today, as you see right here, right? You see someone sitting down looking like the empress, high priestess energy, right? So what I'm getting is it's time for Aries claiming that throne, okay? But you also see amongst individuals, okay? You see individuals fanning the empress or high priestess, okay? You also see them holding the thing that she's on. You see the individuals holding it, okay, while the others are fanning it. And then you see a bunch of people just celebrating the individual. So right now, you guys are being called to step deeper into your ancient goddess energy and reclaim every throne, okay? But also, in the midst of what I'm feeling from this as well, is it saying that since you guys are fire signs, deeply heavenly, this empress and emperor, this energy, okay, this God right here that is being welcomed into this temple carries a fire energy, a very stern, direct, straightforward, okay? The energy of praise, okay? So a lot of you guys could be receiving praise right now, or you command, you control, you take over the room energy, okay? But it's also stating as well that since you have that fire energy as well, a lot of energy towards your goals, your passions in life as well. But it's also stating to not experience burnout, okay? And by not experiencing burnout is to understand that while you are the fire energy, it's always tamed. You're taming that fire within yourself, but also remember to never allow the fire to overly consume you, because Aries, you know how you get. I'm being called to do one more scan, so that is what we're going to do. Spirit Issue, open the gateway door to the truth, wisdom, and the energy that Aries is carrying today. Open up that gateway door. Oh, you got another energy. All right. Okay, so what I'm getting from this as well, you also have a lot of people, like a lot of enemies as well, but also people as well, that you're very competitive, you know, survival of the fittest. For some of you, coming amongst a time in your life where you are a warrior spirit, okay? So in the face of enemies, you show no fear, okay? In the face of enemies, you show no fear. It's that fire energy. That fire energy, you show no fear. As well as the ones that, it's like you see the knife as well. Okay, everybody's just looking like they're in rampantness, like everybody like, okay? You are the fire sign, yes you are. But don't always fight fire with fire, okay? But as the time goes, you are very strategic. You are very, you know things before you know things, okay? And you read the room heavenly as well. A lot of people, you are very feared back in your past time lives, okay? During your ancient times, you are a very feared spirit, okay? People knew not to try you. People knew not to try you at all. So, look at this image. Aries energy. Okay, how can Aries tame that ancient warrior spirit, okay? So as you know, they're saying right here, we have Two of Swords. So you might sometimes conflict with the fire within inside yourself, that shadow side, and then you contemplate with your conscience as well. So sometimes you go back and forth between the confusion and the indecision and the overload sometimes, because you know you can take it there, and it doesn't have to involve with violence, but at the end of the day, you don't like to be disrespected, you don't like to be played with as well. So sometimes when those things happen, when you're trying to tame it, the lesser of two evils, you know what I'm saying, no right choice, like you contemplate with that shadow self of yourself. So tell me more about how they can activate their ancient god. I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy in this reading. Heavenly, their ancient god and goddess. So how can the Aries come to merge with that fire inside of them. Talk to me, Spirit. All right. By allowing yourself doing the things that is needed when that fire comes, because you have so much energy, okay? So continue to stay productive, and you're a very hard worker. So when you move around and you use that fuel, that flames within inside of your body, okay, your chakras, that energy, you're so filled with energy. So to really connect with that as well, definitely continue to be productive and definitely get into the energy of the routine that keeps you in balance. You got to stay moving. You guys are very mysterious individuals and you love to be productive. So when you are, and not to say that, like I said, the burnout in the beginning, understand that it's okay to rest and relax. You don't have to feel ashamed for that, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you are a hard worker, and it's a balance. You need to have a balance between two. So just like the Two of Swords, the indecision, the confusion or whatever, you have to have a balance between two. So that tames the flames within inside yourself. What's coming for Aries in the next following month to June, okay? May to June, what's coming for the Aries, okay? Definitely what's coming on, you are going to be doing multiple things all at once, time management, you're balancing, okay? Two of Pentacles, like I said, you're balancing it out things. So it's going to be like you're juggling a couple of things as well in the midst of all of these things, because you're going to take that first leap of faith to actually move around and do things outside of your norm. You're stepping into new collaborations and dynamics into your life. So you're going to be actually on the go. So that is actually taming that flames within inside yourself at the same time, okay? So tell me more about Aries and your ancient god and goddess self, okay? So from a time when you came from, a definitely time where a lot of people tried to betray you, okay? You had to recover overall. You're also in this timeline right now recovering from the pain that was from your past lives of brothers. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy here, okay? Take what resonates. From brothers who betrayed you amongst past times, and they also came in the form of a new body in this timeline. And that's why you're right now, you might be feeling like you can't trust individuals because you spot them, got them. You spot anybody who's trying to move fake or pretend because you're the ram. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you push forward through and you're very demanding, but also you don't play around with your time, okay? And right now, a lot of you guys can be also in your childhood as well. From your childhood, you came from a time where your family, you're longing for family, okay? You're longing for family, number one, deep connection, soul tribe. It's like an energy of like coming amongst this world, and you already were longing for something real, something authentic, because you guys are very loyal individuals, and you always have been loyal individuals since the ancient times, during those days, okay? So how can Aries step? Ooh, that just came out of the top before. Yeah, right now. So you were a teamwork type of person. You were a leader. You took the leadership role. You had a team, and overall, you could have a team in this lifetime as well. You like structure, okay? You don't like when things are off balance. You don't like when individuals are showing you one side, but on another side, there's something totally different. But at the same time, you were like deeply involved with like just individuals of creative spaces, and you led a flock, and till that day, till that energy you have carried. So what I'm getting from this energy as well for Aries right now, that it's okay, baby, to relax and understand that your fire is always within you. You never lost the spark. Never died, sweetie. Don't feel like when you settle down, when you relax, that you always need to do something, always need to be in movement, okay? Understand that just when you're in your solitude as well, you're calm with yourself too, that fire still lives within you. The fire will never go out, okay? But don't dive deeply into overly doing too much and obstacles and just too much all at once, and not giving yourself a self-care day, some peace, showing yourself some love and gratitude, and understanding that solitude brings you back to that ancient warrior spirit who always definitely just stayed in their energy and understood their dynamic, okay? I love you, Aries.